Hi guys, it's me Martisha again, and this is my channel. Thanks for watching, by the way. I do want to let you know that today we're going to be talking about nose piercings. I want to talk to you about the piercing itself, as well as aftercare, different types of rings that you can use. Also, we'll be talking about retainers. First, I do want to go ahead and let you know that you don't do anything with your actual piercing unless you've washed your hands, because it could set up infection. There could be a lot of things that go wrong. We want to make sure that that is always done. Always wash your hands before you touch any piercing that you have. It doesn't matter if it's your nose, your lip, anything. Just make sure your hands are clean. Next, I want to go ahead and tell you that there's a variety of rings that you can choose from. The majority of them you want to wait until your piercing is healed, except for the piercing that you actually, the ring that you actually get when you get your nose pierced. And again, that goes to information for any piercing that you have, not just the nose in particular. I do want to go ahead and let you know that I have several examples of rings that I'll be showing you today, so you'll actually get to see that as well. And if you have any questions, please leave me some comments, and I'll do my best to answer those for you. And if a video needs to be made to answer your questions, I can do that as well. So just leave me any comments, any questions that you may have, or your personal experience. I would love to hear about that as well. You can see my nose is pierced, so I have not only a professional knowledge about piercings, I also have personal knowledge about piercings. I'm a professional piercer. On a second note, I want to make sure to inform you that you should always have a professional pierce, especially kind of think you can do it on your own. I'm here to tell you that it's a little harder than you think. So make sure you always have a professional. You want to make sure that it is a sterile environment with the best healing available. You want to give it all the opportunities to heal as good as it can, as quick as it can, because I know that many of you get a little impatient whenever you're waiting on your piercing to heal. You want to change it to something a little more your style. So, of course, we want to make sure we always have a professional do that. Also, I want to talk to you about the healing time. Typically, it takes 2 to 4 months for your piercing to heal all the way. Also, with the redness, the irritation, and the small amount of pus that you would notice after the piercing, it could take about 15 days for the redness, the irritation, the pus to stop occurring. I do want to let you know that, of course, everyone is different, so your body may heal a little quicker, or it may take a little longer. Don't let that concern you, because everyone is different. So I want to go ahead and let you know that with my personal experience, it took about 15-16 days for all the redness, the soreness, the irritation to completely be gone from my piercing. Like I said, yours may be a little different. You might heal a little bit quicker than me, or it may take you a little bit longer. But don't let that worry you. The only time you should let it worry you is if it goes over the 4-month mark and it just seems like it's not healing, not making any progress. Again, if you have any questions about that, about your personal experiences, you can leave me comments, and I'll try to address those as quick as possible for you. Also, I want to talk to you about the cleaning agents that you can use. You can use a saline solution to clean it. Also, just regular sea salt mixed with water can be used as a cleaning solution for your piercing. You can also use Dial antibacterial foaming soap, which is what I prefer. Now, if you prefer one of the others, you can use those. All of these are good solutions to use as far as cleaning your piercing. If you use the foaming, the antibacterial soap, make sure it's well lathered, that the foam isn't caked or anything whenever you're cleaning your piercing, because it could leave some residue and cause some crust to build up. Like I said, I prefer the soap. For me, it just does a little better job. But any of those solutions would be fine to use. Also, I do want to let you know that your piercing should not be changed at all until it is completely healed, because there's a lot of things that can be affected. Also, if you change your piercing too early, it could take a lot longer for your piercing to heal right, because you kind of interrupted the healing process. So you want to make sure you don't change it until it's ready to be changed. I'm going to go ahead and show you a few examples of rings now. First, I'm going to show you the nose bone. You'll notice a circular ball at the end. Okay, now this is the kind of ring that I have in right now. I prefer these rings. They just suit me a lot better. The end does have another little ball on it. It's very small. You can see that. Now that ball on the end is to prevent your ring from coming out easily. So it's a little bit of a security measure. Next we have a corkscrew type of ring. Now the tip of it is a star, so it is decorative, and there's the corkscrew part. Now this is the usual kind of ring most people do prefer. There's also the circular rings, and the horseshoe rings, which a lot of people are not really into those. Here's another corkscrew ring I'm going to show you. It has the stud on the end. It has a little diamond instead of the ball or the star. And also I want to show you a couple of retainers. Now a retainer is used when you can't have a ring in at work, at school, anywhere that has some kind of dress code or guidelines against wearing your jewelry. This is what you would wear. This retainer has a ball on the end, and it is a corkscrew end. Now keep in mind, these retainers are for if you can't wear your regular jewelry, to keep your the hole in your nose from growing up or healing, so you can't wear your jewelry. Now this is the end of this ring, and this is a portion that goes in your nose again. Okay, this is a nose bone retainer. There are multiple kinds of retainers, just like rings. If you have any questions about rings, or if you have any questions about Aftercare at all, don't be afraid to comment, ask me, and I'll be sure to address it for you. If not in a comment with another video, maybe a little bit of information that I didn't get to relay in this one that you have questions about, and I didn't think to address it. If there's anything else that I can help you with, as far as healing questions about rings, or just general information that you would like to have about your piercing or about your rings, you can always just comment, and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as possible. Again, I want to thank you for watching today. If you have any more questions at all, please feel free to ask. Also, I will be doing a more informative and hands-on video about how to properly clean your jewelry. So you can just subscribe to my channel, or look in my upcoming videos, and you should be able to find that as well. Now, whenever you're cleaning the nose bones, they are a little bit different than the corkscrew rings and your circular rings. So that is something to consider as well whenever you're cleaning them. As far as the first initial cleaning, whenever you just got your ring pierced, that's one of the most important times to make sure that you are cleaning your piercing properly. So just keep up on that. As far as the cleaning process goes, you can clean it too much and you can clean it too little. 2 times a day is a good amount of times to clean any piercing that you have. Typically, I would suggest in the morning, whenever you get out of bed, and then at night before you lay down. Those are the 2 times that I found to do the best as far as cleaning goes. Now, you don't want to clean too much more than that, because it can lead to the actual skin around your ring drying up, or not being able to heal properly, because you are actually taking out too much vitamins and too much that it needs to heal. So just keep in mind that you can clean it too much. Another thing that I do want to address is a lot of people ask me, should I clean it with alcohol? Should I clean it with peroxide? And my answer to that is no. Alcohol can dry your piercing out dramatically, and what that'll do is it actually increases the time it takes to heal. So not only could it make the area irritated, flaky, dry, it could also cause it to a much longer healing time for you, which creates more irritation and a little bit more aggravation. So just stay away from the alcohol, and please don't use peroxide. Please don't use peroxide. It is definitely not a cleaning agent that you use on a piercing. So I apologize if anyone has told you to use either one of those. Please refrain from that. Any one of the other solutions that I spoke about earlier in the video are great things to use. H2 Ocean has quite a few products out that are very nice as well. But if you can't afford that, don't worry about it, because like I said, just the Dial antibacterial foaming soap, make sure it's foaming soap, is a very great cleaning agent as well. That's actually what I prefer. Now, if you say you were only able to get the liquid, the antibacterial liquid soap, that's the only thing that you have access to, that's the only thing you can get to, you can use that. But what I want to suggest is wash your hands really well and lather it up really good. Make sure it has a large amount of foam, that there's actually no liquid left. And just get a Q-tip, put it on your Q-tip, and then clean around your piercing. You want to clean around the outside, and then you'll put your finger in your nose, push your ring up a little, clean around the inside of the ring and around your nose as well. Even cleaning the inside of your nose with your soap doesn't hurt. But what I do want to suggest as far as your piercing goes, make sure you wash your hands no matter what you're doing. If you touch any part of your piercing, please make sure you wash your hands. That is one of the biggest things that cause infection, is due to improper touching and feeling, picking at your ring without washing your hands. If there's anything that I've left out or any questions you may have, please leave me some comments, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Like I said, just subscribe to my channel, and there will be more videos coming up for other piercings. I'll be doing some lip, tongue, labret. I'll also be doing quite a few other piercings. I'll have hopefully those updated and uploaded within the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure exactly how long it'll take, but hopefully it won't take too long. If there's any questions you have about body jewelry in general or any other piercing, leave me a comment, and it may be something that I haven't addressed yet, and I might be able to actually get a video up and going for you. Again, I want to thank you for watching today, and I hope you have a very wonderful day.